I bet you're wondering how I got here. A 40-year-old man holding on to a Hello Kitty hiding under a table. Let me explain. I still can't believe that I live here. Honestly, Japan is one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen. It's one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. From the torii gates to the ocean to the mountains to the theme parks to the cities. It's gorgeous. It is easily one of the most beautiful places in the world. And every day I wake up, I can look off of my rooftop or my balcony and I see these beautiful views of Mount Fuji, sunsets, sunrises. It's like a dream. And I'm not even exaggerating. I really have to pinch myself on a regular basis. But there's a caveat to that. When you live in Japan, there's one thing that you always got to be wary of: the natural disasters. Right now, we're in March. And with March, shortly after this comes the rainy season. And when it rains here, it pours. It can rain for days, days on end, non-stop torrential type rains. With rain comes the mudslides. Just last year, there was a mudslide that closed down the highway that leads me and my wife to work. It was closed down for months, and there was so much life that was damaged, homes that were lost, people lost. It was a tragedy. And everyday Japanese walk around with the fear that one of these natural disasters can hit. Following that, it's the blazing hot summers. And a lot of people don't understand that when the summer hits here, it's humid, it's muggy, the air is thick, and a lot of people suffer from heat strokes and heat exhaustion. It's definitely a risk. So when the summer comes, the next thing to follow after that is going to be typhoon season. Now, I'm from North Carolina. I'm used to hurricanes. I'm used to that kind of weather. I'm used to the floods. I lived with it my whole life. But there's even more to this story. Let me tell you about this. So it was just like any other day. I had to pick out the kids' clothes, get them ready for school the next day. And the weather was near perfect. But as I'm picking things out, the house started to creak. This wasn't normal. Is that the wind? It ain't supposed to rain tonight. Oh well. I guess this. Yo, this is crazy. Is this? That's a. The ground moved. The ground moved.
It's okay.
Did you hear me? The ground moved.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. I'm a 40-year-old man holding on to a Hello Kitty. The ground moved.
You're soft.
A few moments later.
All right. So this may seem a bit weird to y'all, but you got to think about it. On February the 13th, 2021, just about a year ago at 11 p.m., this happened before. I was here in Japan. It shook me up, no pun intended. But this is one of those things where you have to be prepared because it can happen at any time. That's not the only coincidence. 11 years ago, on March the 11th, the 9.1 magnitude earthquake hit Japan. Everyone knows about this one. It was tragic. A lot of lives lost, homes lost, total destruction. The entire Japan under a state of emergency. Billions of dollars were needed to help restore everything in Japan. And to this day, everyone is still on edge. We were this close to having it happen all over again. So it makes sense why I'm hiding under the table. But when you think about it, during the 2011 earthquake, it was followed by a tsunami. Now where I live now, you guys have seen the pictures. I'm a lot safer. I'm on high ground. But you never know when this can strike. I'm just folding clothes and my whole world got turned upside down for just about 30 seconds. But there are people here in Japan whose lives will change forever. Right now it appears that Fukushima is just a hotbed for this activity. It's like the epicenter of this ring of fire. It's earthquake after earthquake, causing tsunamis. There was the disaster for the nuclear reactor. Japan is beautiful. It's a wonderful place to live. But you gotta be prepared. There has to be more things to be done to be prepared to take care of your family, to take care of yourself. You can't live in fear. You have to know that, this can happen at any point in time, but you still have to enjoy Japan. There's so much more to this. Again, it's a wake-up call. Something you gotta be aware of, something you gotta be cautious of. And every time I look outside, I see Mount Fuji, I see this beautiful view. That mountain can blow at any point in time, and everything can change. Take it in, take a mental picture, enjoy your stay, enjoy your time here. But this always has to kind of stay in the back of your mind for just a bit. I got this app so my phone can always tell me when there's an alert, when there's an earthquake. That was one of the first things I did to prepare myself. And this thing goes off nonstop. Like I have message after message after message after message. Matter of fact, I got one while I was recording this video. But the thing about it is, when this was happening downstairs, I checked my messages and it didn't go off while the earthquake was happening. I didn't get a notice until, 10, 15 minutes later? That said, I just gotta be conscious of everything that's happening here. I love being in Japan. I have a whole different outlook on living in Japan. And I'm very conscious of how this can affect people. But this recent earthquake, there were 4 lives lost. Could be more. You don't want to just live in fear. I won't live in fear while I'm in Japan. But I do have a healthy respect for Mother Nature here and all the things that can come with living in Japan. I live my life day by day, but I also got to think smart, be cautious, and be prepared. So do the same. Come enjoy Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto, Okinawa, Hakone. Enjoy Fuji. But just keep in mind, life is precious. Take lots of pictures, enjoy yourself, but be prepared. I'm going to be prepared while I'm in Japan. Anyway, that's the show. You guys stay tuned. I'm safe, my family's safe, and I'll be back with more episodes. Peace. Oh, and be kind to your neighbors all over the world.